so that's Little Man, Big Man.
Yep.
Off, yeah, Coil, the last Toad record. Yeah. What do I remember about that song? I remember I started writing it on a Kentucky lap dulcimer.
Okay.
That was the riff on it was a lap dulcimer thing. And aside from that, yeah, it's okay. It's a fair to middling lyric. I think I could have done better. But not a bad song. I like parts of it harmonically. I have no idea.
Should I play a little more?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That would be Courage. That was off the Daisy Summer record. That record was a ton of fun. Did that with John Fields producing and Stephen Miller engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be what is it? What do we call it? Something probably. Wait. The title of that song, as I remember it, is Always Changing Probably. At some point, Todd asked what it was called, and I said, Always Changing Probably. And he just wrote that down, and it was a dumb joke, but we kept it. Wow, it's possible that's So Alive.
Yep.
Yeah, So Alive. I forget if we ever did a real recording of that, or not a real recording. All recordings are real. I don't know I know we demoed that, and it kind of.
What was on Inlight Syrup was the record.
Oh, it was on Inlight Syrup?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember if it was an outtake from a record, or if it was a demo that we'd done, and that, I believe it was about, trying to think if it was my first acid or my first mushroom. I've only actually had one acid experience. I think it was about an early, loosely based on an early psychedelic experience. So I think about laying in bed and just kind of having a great, I think death experiences are really useful.
Yeah.
And having a death experience that actually felt much more like being alive than life often did. Oh, that's Todd singing. That is Nothing Is Alone from the Pale record.
Yep.
And I like that song. I used to write much more positive lyrics. I would save the really sad stuff for myself. And I felt, how can I say, I felt okay being miserable. I have fought depression for most of my life, and so I felt like in public I could be sad, but to actually be hopeful or talk about beauty or spirit, I always felt a little too vulnerable for me. On songs that Todd would sing, I would get a little more new agey sometimes. I felt like if he was singing it, I could write it, but I didn't actually have to get up there and sing it, so I could live with it. So Nothing Is Alone is another that is definitely my more hippie self, which yeah, I was afraid. I was afraid to sing, so I let him be a hippie for me.